Hi everyone. I had a tip that I wanted to share with you guys today. I do a lot of filming of my jewelry when I'm making it, and I've been searching for the perfect solution. I've modified different things and some things have worked, but it's a challenge to photograph your when you're making your jewelry anyway. So I wanted the most convenient and easy camera setup to make it even easier on me and get the best shots for those viewing it. So yesterday I was in Ace Hardware and I was looking around to see if there wasn't surely something I could take and make a bracket. And sure enough, I found something. And I wanted to share it with you. If you video, it doesn't have to be just jewelry. If you do calligraphy or if you do art or if you do any type of craft where you're working on a table surface and you want a top down or an overhead shot, I think this will work great for you as well. So I found these metal shelf brackets, and at the end of the video I am going to post screenshots. I went back online and I found what I had bought. I've taken screenshots of everything, so I'm going to have the screenshots at the end of the video, so stay tuned and you'll have those screenshots. But this is a very sturdy metal shelf bracket, and the one I got is 16 inches from the tip to the back. They do have a 20-inch one, but that would just have been too far out for my bench. It would have been in the way, and I just didn't need it. But if you've got a very wide table or something of that nature, then you might want the 20-inch bracket. So I bought two of those. They were roughly $12, $13 a piece. But they're very, very sturdy, and they do have holes here, which is one of the keys to making this work. So I also found this white bracket. Now this is one of those wall brackets that you screw on the wall and then you just simply slide in other shelf brackets that hold the shelves. This one is 24 inches wide. It does have two holes, one on each end, actually three holes, one on each end and then one in the center. And I was able to, I have these camera brackets. Now I have put screenshots of similar ones in at the end of the video so that you can take a look at them and then either buy those or search for similar ones. But that hole was perfect to put the camera bracket in. Now the hole was a little bit smaller than what the screw hole needed for this. I just simply took a regular drill and just drilled it out a little bit bigger, and it's working wonderfully. So the premise is that now there's a hole here, and I did try there, and that would work great if I only did shots at my bench pin, but I also work back here often. So I found that this second screw hole works wonderful, and I just have these easy to screw off nuts, and I just hand tighten them to begin with. It's very, very easy. I don't want to tighten them too hard because I want to be able to move it if I want. But I do take my screw and just give it one little turn or half turn to tighten it a little bit. Now I have a ball bracket on here that moves. So I can move this anywhere I want. Now if I'm just working right here and I snap my phone onto this and I'm just working here, straight down is great. If I'm working on my bench pin though, I can tilt it up just a little and I can get a great shot of my bench pin. This is all out of my way. It's not going to hinder me working, and it's very, very easy to move up and down. Now I do have other brackets that are a little more cumbersome to deal with. They're a little more expensive, but you screw your phone down in it and it clamps it hard. But I have found this little elastic one works far better than those. Now as far as attaching this to the wall, I wasn't sure when I was buying all this if it was going to work or not. So I bought the very heavy-duty command strips. It only took one package because in each package there were 4 sets. So I put one set here, and did the same on this side. Now, one of those heavy duty command strips is supposed to hold 16 pounds. So I have enough on each one of those that they can hold 32 pounds. And together 64, which this will never need to hold. And I think they're going to work wonderfully. The instructions, I followed the instructions to the T, and then it said, once you had it all on there and I held it for the amount of time, it said pull it away and then continue to press the bottom one to the wall. I couldn't get it away. I mean, it is so firmly affixed on there that I couldn't even pull it away. And it wasn't trying to pull the other piece from the wall. It was stuck to the wall. And so I think I'm not going to have any problems it holding the weight and staying there. If I do, though, I can screw in anchor bolts and put it there, but I really don't foresee ever needing that. And I just think that's a simple way to film down. I could swap that out and put my iPad bracket if I wanted to use my iPad. Now, I haven't explored it with a regular camera, but the camera on my iPhone is so head and shoulders above even some of my newer cameras, and it's just easy. It's handy, it's easy, and it works wonderful. So I just wanted to show this overhead bracket system to you guys. If you do any kind of craft, if you maybe you make cards, or you do scrapbooking, or you do calligraphy work, anything that you do on a tabletop that you want to film, I think this would work wonderful. Now, obviously, with the command strips, this works best because my table or bench is up against a wall. But I think if you were to take either wood or metal and form a U shape that you attach to the back of your bench or table, then you could affix these brackets here to the vertical pieces. And the only reason I suggest a U shape is that the top piece would anchor or stabilize the two coming up. Then you can go ahead and attach those brackets to the vertical pieces and have the exact same setup. I hope that this helps you guys. And remember, I've got screenshots of all of the pieces that I used at the end of the video. So I hope that you enjoy this. And I'd love to hear if you have some ideas of modifications to make this work easier or better. You might even want to affix some lights or things to it. I have a whole other light set up and I didn't need that. But anyway, I'd love to hear your thoughts and your comments and even some suggestions. So thank you very much and have a good day. Click subscribe and tap the bell. You never know what's coming next.